The real estate market, it's up, it's down, it can be stressful if you're trying to sell your house or if you are trying to find one to buy. Well, today, Your Day with Anna Koyman is talking to one of the top 100 real estate agents in Los Angeles. Shelton Wilder joins us now with all the top tips. How are you today? Thanks for joining us.
I'm great. Thank you for having me, Anna. You're amazing. You're amazing. So I appreciate you having me on so I can share some tips.
Okay, well, let's talk first. If you are selling the house, what do we need to do? First, we don't want to neglect anything. We want to put a fresh coat of paint on the walls. Why is that?
Yes. So I believe that it's really great to paint your home and paint it white. I personally love White Picket Fence by Dunn Edwards. I think having a fresh white canvas is super important for buyers so they can imagine themselves in their home. And if there are bright colors everywhere, sometimes it can be really off-putting and can just, people can't imagine themselves there. So
yeah, I guess everybody needs to walk in and go, hey, this looks like somewhere I could live. And if it's anything too bright and outlandish, then you might turn some people off. When we moved here to Charlotte from Australia, we did that. We painted. We got a lot of the baby gear out of there because that's all neon and kind of off-putting to some people probably. And we actually had people come in and stage the home with more expensive furniture than what we had and placed it perfectly. Do you think that's something that's worth investing in for a lot of people?
Staging is key. It has to be. And people can get sometimes turned off by the sticker shock of it, but it is so imperative. It can sometimes, you can get 5 to 10x of what you pay for it in your home. So I just really, really believe in staging because it really is an Instagram world. And I work with half buyers, half sellers. And the truth is with my buyers, if they have a listing and see it online, they share it with their friends, their family. And if it just looks terrible, then it's kind of just gonna put them off. But if it looks beautiful and ready to move in and gorgeous and the furniture, then they can imagine themselves there and they feel proud to put an offer in and to buy this home.
Yeah.
It really matters.
It's an emotional purchase, isn't it? It's not just like, that thing will do. Like you want to be sending it out and everybody going, ooh, did you see the bathroom? Did you see the dining room? And all of that, don't you? I have to say, when we staged our home though, I was so mad at myself for not having paid for somebody to come in there and just like help us when we were actually living there. I'm like, this looks so much better than how we had it. So, and still haven't done that in my current home, but I should.
Well, that's what people say. They're like, why didn't I live like this? And the other thing too, because when you stage and get your own personal things out of there, it's just so helpful. Also, you don't want your personal photos and items out. That's going to be on the internet. You want to take those photos down. You don't want them out there. And also it can really trigger people in different ways if you have your personal items there. So let's just keep it neat and clean, declutter, stage, and paint.
Okay, pretty easy, straightforward with that, if you can get some help on it, hopefully. But also not overpricing. You don't want to have too much sticker shock out there. Have you seen that a lot? Are people overpricing their homes?
They are. They're looking at data from 2022 and 2021, and that's where they're pricing their homes, and it's just not where it is right now.
Yeah.
So if you overprice your home, you will usually lose money.
Yeah, I guess we want people to show up to the open houses, and if they think they can't afford it, where do they go?
They come. So if you underprice your home, we call it event pricing. Like throw an event, have a party, and we do that. We have like a taco guy and a coffee cart and bake cookies and make it really into an event. And a lot of people will come, and that shows that there's a lot of interest in the home, and it really makes such a difference. I mean, we just had something that had 17 offers and went 320,000 over asking using this strategy. So it really is, because we painted it, staged it, our seller did everything we asked. It looked absolutely perfect. And so and then she saw the results. I mean, she sold it so much higher than any of her expectations were. So
it makes it seem a lot more urgent, doesn't it? If I don't get it, they're going to get it today. If I don't put my bid in, they're going to get it on their offer instead.
It's true. And you want the urgency right now because your best buyers happen in the first week or two. Okay. Those are the best buyers because those are the ones that look every day. I mean, they look every single day. I mean, there's usually buyers right now find the home because they're on Zillow, Redfin, all the places all day long.
Totally.
So if they see something amazing and then they go for it and they see all these people there, then yes, the urgency is created and then they move forward.
Perfect. Okay, so let's move into that buyer mentality. The first thing we need to do, get pre-approval. What else?
Yes, so get pre-approval and actually really keep checking in with your lender about what the rate actually is, because they're fluctuating all the time. And you have to know what your monthly is. So it's the PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. You have to know that bottom line of what you'll be paying every single month. And if you can afford that, then you can move forward. But making sure that you check in with your lender because of all of the changes. And, you know, we were talking also about there are some times right now where there can be technically like a better deal or something out there to where the prices will be lower, but the interest rate is higher. So there's no 2.5% anymore. There's no 3% rates. They're in the 7s now. Some high 6s in the 7s.
Right.
So basically, we were talking. It's like date the rate.
Date the rate, marry the house.
So
yeah.
I know that's so cliche and it's so whatever, but it really will stick in your brain and you can really hear that, because this could be a great time to get a house that you really love at a price that would be lower than it was, in the past couple of years. And then when the rates do come down into the 5 and 6, lower 6s and 5s, then you can refinance and then you'll have that home for a really long time. But you have to make sure you can afford the monthly. Don't push yourself.
Okay, and finally you say it is still a good time to buy. It is a good time to buy, and we need to make sure that we don't say anything bad about the house when we're touring around it, looking and saying, ooh, this smells funny, or why do we not want to make sure that we don't say anything bad?
So as I was saying, as being a listing agent as well as a buyer's agent, but as a listing agent, I mean, you have to treat others kindly. Just still, I mean, it is a person's home and there are cameras everywhere. And so if you have something negative to say about the home, get in your car, drive away, call your agent, call someone. Don't do it on the property. It's just not kind and it's not well received, because if there are multiple offers, and I do hear people complaining about the home and nitpicking the home, and I would do this and I need to do that and this is terrible, then why would I want to tell my seller to pick you?
Right.
I mean, it's going to be a nightmare during escrow. So I just feel that, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. It's just the golden rule. Just zip it up. And because
keep those thoughts to
people,
yourself. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Well, Shelton Wilder, thank you so much for joining us on Your Day with Anna Koyman. All of you at home, check her out on Instagram. She does Wilder Wednesdays, 5-6 days a week. She is posting videos. She's all over stories. She even highlights other agents and other females in the community. So definitely check her out. Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Have a great day. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you subscribe while you are here so you get notified when we release our next Your Day with Anna Koyman video. I'll see you next time.